Everyone thinks actors are rich. They see us at events, on the red carpets, in nice clothes. But let me show you my earnings from 2025. This is the money truth no one talks about. From the outside, it looks like I'm doing well. Events, photo shoots, content creation, but there is a reality behind the Instagram post that I need to share with you today. Because if you are considering acting as a career, or if you're already in this industry struggling, you need to know what the money actually looks like. So, let's talk about the money truth as an actor and as a creative in general. What I actually earned in 2025. If you saw my previous video, I explicitly mentioned what I earned in 2025, but I'm going to repeat that same figure again for the sake of those of us that did not watch the previous video. In 2025, I worked twice, in January and in July. In January, I was paid 900,000 naira for a 4-day shoot. And my next gig was in July, and I was paid 250,000 naira for a 3-day shoot. In total, I made 1,150,000 naira. When you convert that to dollars, it's approximately $804 and some cent. That was how much I made in the entire year. Now let me show you where the money went and how I survived the entire year. As an actor, you know that your body is your tool, right? You have to look well, feel well, and shine as much as you can, because perception is what sells, right? So that money sounds okay, right? 1,150,000 naira for the entire year. That's $804 for the entire year, right? Let me break down how that money was spent. I'm going to tell you how much I pay for my rent. This entire video or this entire series is about the truth and being vulnerable. I'm not going to hide anything from you because I want to create an authentic family from this series. Now, my rent yearly, because in Nigeria, if you're watching outside of Nigeria, in Nigeria, we pay our rent yearly. Now, my rent for the year, as of last year, was 2 million naira, approximately, say, $1,000+. That is what I pay for my rent. Now, imagine if I earned $804 thereabout, and my rent is above that. You would say, oh, Amanda, you're living above your means. No. Where I stay is important and strategic. That is why I'm staying here. And for my friends who have come to visit, they understood. Maybe if you come to see me one day, you would understand. Of course, I've been saving some little funds from the previous year, that's 2024. That way I was able to pay my rent last year. So for food and transportation, Lagos is the ghetto. The hustle and bustle in Lagos is crazy. In order to be conservative, I would say monthly I spend, say, about 100,000. When I'm like very conservative, 100,000 thereabout. And if you convert that to dollars, it's approximately maybe $200. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Yeah, but that's how much I spend on food and transportation. Now, industry events, premieres, festivals, other industry event that can just come up in the year that you need to attend because you need to go and network. That's part of the expenses. That might be like around, it depends on what I'm trying to achieve, my looks and everything. Say about 100,000, 200,000. I do my makeup myself because I can't afford to keep calling makeup artists all the time to do my makeup. Thankfully, I learned makeup years ago, and that has really helped me as a person. So whenever I need to go out, I don't need to call a makeup artist to do my makeup. I take care of that myself. Now, other emergencies can come up. Family, friends, health. Thankfully, I have a HMO that I use. And I'll also say that I'm grateful that I do not fall sick all the time. So that saves me the stress of medical bills and expenses. Then there is the cost of being an actor. Headshot, audition tapes, self-tapes, show reels, looking the part, feeling the part. You need to make your hair, you need to prep, in case anything comes up. You don't want to look like you're homeless. That alone costs, it depends on, what I want to do per month. But say, the least could be about 50,000 or 100,000 or 50,000 thereabouts. So you see how the money is being broken down, and bear in mind that the money I earned, 1 million plus, it's already out. So now how did I survive? Again, family and friends. My brother especially, it's been amazing, and my friends. That was how I was able to survive in 2025, because what I earned could barely scratch the surface, of the entire year. Now, moving on to the feast-or-famine cycle. What do I mean by that? Remember that I worked in January and I got paid. So February, March, April, May, June, drought, nothing, no income, right? Then July, I worked and I got paid. August, September, October, November, December, another drought, another famine, no pay, no income. You see that this is not consistent, and you can't plan, you can draw a budget with this kind of inconsistency. I am always in survival mode. I'm always thinking what to do, how to survive. And that in itself is no way to live. And the thing is, you can't take a 9-to-5 job, because what if you get an instant callbacks, or an audition comes up, or shooting schedules are clashing with work? What do? I am stuck in a limbo. Creatives are stuck in a limbo. That is what happens when we are constantly pursuing this career and trying to make it work. And this brings me to the part of what people don't see. The hardest part, people see you on screen and assume you are rich, you're comfortable, you're doing well. You're expected to show up a certain way, to dress a certain way. You're expected to measure your career, your growth with another actor who is seemingly doing great, right? They assume that if this actor is doing well, automatically you're doing well in the industry. Family calls for help. Your friends think you're rich. When you don't help them, they're like, you're stingy. But they have no idea that for every time you need to buy a loaf of bread, you check your account balance to see what happens after you buy that bread. It can be that bad sometimes. My God, I know you're wondering, why is Amanda still doing this? Whether you're an actor, whether you are an artist, a painter, a sculptor, whatever field you are in the creative space, I'm sure, or non-creative space, I'm sure you're wondering, then why are we doing this? I'm still doing this because I love it. Also because I have a film that is going to premiere at Sundance Film Festival and also going to screen at the Berlinale Festival, 2 biggest festivals in the world. That is something to be proud of, to be happy about, to be joyful about. And I believe that this film will do so much more for me as an actor and as a person. So these are the things that makes me keep going and keep going and keep going, even when it's so dark, even when there's so much, doubt and fear and worry. There's this hope that tomorrow will be good. And that's this one thing that keeps actors and creatives going. The hope that tomorrow will be good. However, I also need you to know that this is my reality right now. The financial struggle is my reality right now. And if you're in this industry, or if you're about to join this industry, I'm here to tell you that this is how it is most of the time. And if you're in this industry feeling this way, please know that you're not crazy. You're not alone. Now, what am I doing about it? I'm not just sitting here to complain and complain and complain. Of course, I'm trying to make changes. I'm trying to see how I can improve my life and my finances. And the ways that I'm doing this, of course, I've mentioned it before, includes teaching, voiceovers, hosting, and I'm also going to roll out a couple of, things I'm going to do for the industry that would also earn me money as a creative. Watch out for that, okay? I also forgot to mention creating content, because this is also part of ways to make money. Creating content on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and TikTok. The truth is that I can't control when my next acting gig will come, but what I can control is how I survive in between. And these are the steps that I'm willing to take to survive and thrive in 2026. For aspiring actors, because I do not like to call them up and coming actor, I do not like that term at all. You are an aspiring actor. Never call yourself an up and coming actor, okay? So for aspiring actors, this is my advice for you. Please, if you're joining this industry, back up your plans. Have other source of income. Whether you're selling something, whether you're producing something, you just have to make sure that there are other ways that you make money. You don't want to wait till it's very bad, till you're desperate, before you start to look for ways to survive. That was my case. I waited till it was very bad. If I had started this multiple income source years ago, I would not be where I am today. So please have a backup plan for your finances and never stop learning, never stop auditioning, never stop networking, never stop growing. This career, this profession is a long game. Bear that in mind. And I forgot to mention, for every time you get paid, learn to save. Even if it's 5,000 naira, which is say $3 or $4, learn to save, no matter how little it is. It will help you when you are in your lowest moment financially. Saving culture has to be a part of you. Thank you so much for letting me be honest and truthful with you. Thank you for your words of encouragement on my last video, for your support and everything. I'm here to have conversations like this. If you want to talk about money conversation as an actor and you need to talk to me, please, I'm just a DM away, I'm just an email away, I'm just a comment away, and we'll have these conversations together. Money talk in the industry is completely most times avoided. People do not like to talk about money. Even actors don't like to share how much they earn with their fellow actors. And that is why a lot of actors are underpaid and used poorly in the industry. Let's learn to share this information, and share it because we want to help the next person to get better pay for their work and their talent. If this video helped you in any way, and if the previous video helped you in any way, or you found some sense to the video and this one, please don't forget to like, drop a comment, subscribe, and then share the link. Someone else might need this video. You don't want to watch alone, right? The money truth isn't pretty, but it is real, and we need to talk more about it. A lot of actors, a lot of creatives are suffering, are struggling, and they need people to talk to. They need people who can have honest conversations. And that is why this video was made today. And that is why I'm sharing my truth and being this vulnerable with you. It is not a pretty conversation, but we need to talk about it and talk about it more. Money talks should be done with sincerity and the need to help the next person. Thank you so much for watching. I remain your girl, Amanda Oruh.